You know, every single tourist that we get doing a game drive is theoretically a filmmaker in one way or another. Anybody with a cell phone these days can take a photograph or a video of wildlife on a game drive. Animals can be the difficult one because they can hide away, they can disappear, especially if you're going for one particular subject. Let's say you want to film hippo, that are only active at night, that hide in a waterhole that's hidden by bush. They can be quite challenging to get the shot. Our rangers and guides are always very cautious when we have filmmakers on the reserve and know where to draw the line and where to push the boundaries. Before Africa Media started coming up, there was a television show that visited us called Top Billing, and the presenter was busy presenting in front of the camera and this crocodile spun around and nipped at him. So that could have been quite dangerous. One of the Africa Media film interns had the idea of filming termites. So we decided to find a termite mound and shaved away slowly, very cautiously, almost like archaeologists, to get to the right point. And then we put a piece of glass up against it and then closed the glass with a piece of plyboard. The idea and the reason for that is so that we can later on remove the plyboard and view through the window, through the glass, and watch the termites going about their natural habits. Some of the challenges with this project of cutting open a termite mound or dissecting a termite mound, firstly, we needed to go through at 90 degrees to the mound. And in order to get low enough and still be vertical with our dissection, we needed to start very far out and create almost a grave so that we could stand in. So it was quite a considerable amount of digging to do by hand with a spade and move in slowly towards where we wanted to be. By shaving off bit by bit, we were able to reveal tunnels bit by bit as well and make sure we're not harming the whole setup of the termite mound completely. It was quite nice to have all these cameras set up and all the filmmakers set up around the termite mound. It's nice to know that every aspect of it has been captured and documented as well. I think if I was doing this alone, it would just be a cell phone taking some photographs. So to have the right equipment around and the right people manning the equipment was great. And to know that a film is going to be made about it as well is also spectacular to know.
1, 2, 3.
When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around.
You can be very good with your equipment and know your equipment very well, but you've got to anticipate the wildlife. Very often they'll give you a minuscule amount of time, a split second, to get a shot. So if you know your equipment well, set it up before the shot presents itself. And I tell that to everybody, even a guest with a cell phone. Very often, if I'm guiding, I'll tell the people, listen, have your cameras set up, have it ready. You got a bad shot now, but within 2 seconds or 5 seconds time, that animal's going to step out. So be ready, and then you see it stand out in the open, you get your shot, and it's gone again.
Yeah, 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 yeah.